I don't have nearly enough time to list all the tasty ways you can enjoy chicken at McDonald's, but I'll give it a go. The always flavorful Chicken McNuggets made with all white meat chicken, or the savory buttermilk crispy tenders battered to perfection, or all the familiar and exotic flavors of the signature crafted recipes, including the new garlic white cheddar chicken sandwich with grilled or crispy chicken drizzled with creamy garlic aioli. I have to cut it short here, but you have time on your side, so go and savor every bite of your chicken. McDonald's, chicken how you like it. At participating McDonald's.
From Las Vegas, Nevada.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hello from Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Sabrina Williams, and I'm your host for Rolling with the Diva. How are you guys? Happy Sunday. So a couple of things are going on. I recorded a show last week for Easter, which was April 1st in the United States, and also was April Fool's Day. So I thought that when I was recording it, I was recording it as I was driving, and I just felt the need to talk to you guys about unconditional love. What's unconditional love, how that works, and how you see it. In the show, it's going to have all of the things that we normally talk about. If you're needing help, seeking 211 or calling 911 if it's an emergency, that you're loved and cared for. We're going to hear a couple of songs before we start. We want to thank you to Joe May Bags for sponsoring Rolling with the Diva. We really appreciate Ratasha, Rashonda, and Katrina for supporting this show. Also, we want to thank you to my best friends, which are me, myself, and I. I have to say that because I know you guys expect me to name my best friends. But, yeah, thank you to me, myself, and I for giving me encouragement to do this show. Seriously, though, I like the joke. All right, here it is. Lady Princess, turn it up for Jesus. Well, that was. Blog Talk always has its own minds. Of course, as we're doing that, we're going to have to go out of the show and come back in because you know how Blog Talk does us. But in the meantime, I want to talk to you guys about an interview that I got to do, a couple of interviews because I'm going outside of my comfort zone. I really like on-the-spot news, and I really get a big kick out of the news reporters who do it. So lately, I've been sort of kind of watching out for opportunities to interview people and to stop and see, stop and interview people on the news. So you're going to be hearing a show later this week with the Black Panthers. That was really interesting, and some of my comments were too much. But also another show that I'm doing is that I did was on just filming. What's the rules on filming? It's basically about your hobbies, but knowing your rights and rules when you're doing your hobbies, and what are you allowed to film and not film in public. All right, here's Lady Princess.
Should I do this? I feel so bound. I just gotta break free. Let's go. I'm so tired of living underneath when there is so much more inside of me. It's time to get turned up to Jesus. It's time to get turned up to Jesus. It's time to get turned up to Jesus. Turn up the world. Turn up the world. It's time to get turned up.
All right, you guys, you heard her. Turn it up for Jesus. I love that song. I met Lady Princess about, I think, 3 years ago, and it was at the New Orleans, and it was for the Gospel Fest. I think that's what it was. And she was with her husband at the time. She's such a great young lady and a great singer. So I just love playing her songs. And yes, she has given me permission to play the songs. And no, you cannot take them or steal them, so please don't. Now, here's my recording of Unconditional Love. You guys enjoy? I'll be back in 8 minutes and 19 seconds.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending where you are in the world, from Sabrina Williams, your host with Rolling with the Diva. How are you guys today? All right, so today's topic is, you know what? You have to love people where they are and let them be themselves. And you love them unconditionally. I know loving unconditionally is hard for some of us because we want to put our version of love in that conditional. But if you're like God, or maybe you have a higher power, or you don't, it's okay, then you have to love people unconditionally. Because you know what? If you love them based on your feelings, then that's not going to get you very far. You have to accept people where they are, love them where they're at, and be willing to be there with them no matter what. Even if they shut you down at times, even if they don't talk to you for a while, you still got to be there for your friend. Okay? You can only do so much with that, and you can pray for them, even if they don't want you to be there, but you just love people where they're at. Love is hard. Love is tough. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Never will, never was planned to be, and never has been. But you know what? The good thing about love, couldn't help that. Had to sneeze. Part of life. The good thing about love is when you love people and you love them like God was, because I believe in God, so I'm just going to use my version of when you love people like God does, it's easier for you to see the whole world as just as it is and to love them more. We're in a society now with so many cell phones, so much technology, so much social media that it gets lost in there, and we're quick to drop people because they don't respond to our messages. And instead of being honest and sending them a note and saying, hey, I miss you, I care about you, what's going on, we'll just drop them. Well, I'm not there in my life anymore because when you get my age, you can't just drop off all your friends. Or you could. You could. That would be easy to do. But the bottom line is, you know what? Is you just love. What is love? We all define it different. Love could be you're a mom and you protect your kids till your dying breath. Love could be you're a wife and your husband's a firefighter and you don't get to see him a lot and you love him the times that he's there instead of complaining about that you don't get to see him a lot. Love is your brother or sister and you have that annoying sibling and you love them just where they're at. Maybe they're not mature enough where you are, but you love them where they're at, and you see the good things. If you find the good things in people and the blessings, then that will be great. Because you know what? Life is too short to not love. So many things can happen. Somebody can get hit by a car. Somebody can just drop dead. And I'm not trying to be morbid, but it's true. You just don't know. So what's the point of all this? As you asking yourself, Sabrina, as rolling with the diva in her mini 5-minute, 10-minute talks, the point is just love. When you just love people as they are and accept them as they are, it's easier for you to love yourself. Because you have no expectation of, oh my God, they have to fit my mold. No, oh my God, they can fit their own mold, and you will love them where they are. And you can talk to them, sure, and tell them how you feel, but the expectation is you just love them unconditionally. And if they're a numbnut, then they're a numbnut, okay? And maybe you're in a relationship with somebody who you put in all of the time and the work, and you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Yeah. If it's not, then walk away. And I said that too. Yeah, walk away. But I think somewhere deep down you can find that you can find a way to make it work. But then on the other hand, there's only so much love that you can give somebody. Now, if you're in a domestic violence relationship, let me get real with that. Then you need to be out of that, because that's not love, that's abuse. Okay, you can't love somebody through abuse. Nobody can, and no child, no woman, no man, because men get abused too, should be loving somebody through abuse like that, because it scars your brain, it scars your body, and it leaves pain. And abusers, people who are abused, especially kids, can grow up to be abusers. So let's just be clear on that. You can love unconditionally, but there may be specific circumstances where you have to take your little happy feet and walk away in order to be safe, because you can love them from far away. So sometimes I have a caveat on that. Love unconditional means you love them unconditionally as they are, because that's where they are, even if it's choosing to be a bad person, but you can walk away from that, because love doesn't always mean that you have to stay in the same circles, okay? So let me be clear on that. Back to loving unconditionally. God loved us unconditionally, that He got up on the cross for us, and He died for all of our sins, not just a black person, not just a white person, or a blue person, or anybody of man. It had nothing to do with the creed, your sex. It had to do with our sins. So remember that. Yeah, and some of you guys have your higher powers where you don't believe in that, and that's so be it for you. God bless you. Nobody's going to judge you on that, and I'm not judging you, so don't judge me. But I know for me, I can have a living proof and living fact that God got up on the cross. There's history, there's facts, and that's it. But I know that love unconditionally was taught by God to me, and that's what I'm going to keep using for everybody else. Now, with that being said, I thank you for tuning in with Rolling with the Diva. It has been a great talk. You'll have music that's in between all of this, and this was brought to you by Joe May Bags. Her name is Ratasha, and she makes wonderful bags. So you can find her on my link. Also want to give a shout out to my favorite restaurant, Banditos. That's in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the corner of Flamingo and Hughes Parkway. They make fantastic, healthy, authentic Latino food that is just fabulous, and it is healthy too, and it's great. Love that shop. Love my bartender, Enriqueo. So just so you know, go check them out, okay? And I'll be hitting up a lot more restaurants and giving you my feedback on them. All right? All righty. Well, you guys have a great day. Remember, as we do our public service announcement, if you're struggling with mental health of any form of depression, anxiety, suicide, domestic violence, call 211 in your area, and they'll refer you to counseling at a low fee or free. But call 211. If you are struggling immediately with suicide and thinking you want to kill yourself right now as you're listening to this show, or you just can't hang on, you need to call 911 immediately or get to your nearest hospital and get yourself some help, because you are loved. You're somebody's brother, sister, mother, father, and you are loved and you are wanted. You are cared about. You're somebody's boyfriend. You're somebody's girlfriend, and your coworkers love you. But maybe you can't see it because life has so despair on you, and that you are just so overwhelmed that you just can't see that. But know that you're wanted. So get to 911 or call to your nearest emergency room. Don't be so stuck up with yourself that you can't see that you might need help, for those who think that they don't have mental health disorders. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not saying you have to take medicine, not saying that you are psychotic. It's nothing like that. It's just saying that, you know what, sometimes we all need a little help, even me. I take medicine for depression, and I really work on keeping myself in a healthy place and have struggled with that for over 26 years. But I am doing well. I eat well, exercise, get lots of sleep, and keep my mind positive. It has been a blessing. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on the next show. The next show, we'll be talking about suicide, and we'll have a whole show on that. Have a great day.
All right. I think you guys got the point of unconditional love, that I think I just wanted everybody to understand that, you know what, in today's society with so many social media avenues such as Facebook, Flipboard. You guys probably didn't even know what Flipboard was, but actually Flipboard is actually really cool. It's like a magazine. You can make your own magazine. Oh, my gosh, Twitter, Instagram. Oh, I couldn't even name them all because I'm old and I don't really try to use all of them. But, I do like LinkedIn. But you know what? It's just not that. We're so disconnected sometimes from each other, is that when we do get together, because we haven't been together for so long, because we've used social media, and sometimes we forget the avenue of just putting down the phone, we get frustrated people, and we easily walk away. So know that you have to love people where they're at and be okay with yourself. In unconditional love, one thing I did talk about in the recording, unconditional love has to start with you. If you don't love yourself unconditionally, then nobody else can love you as much as you love yourself. And it's not saying you're a selfish love, but you have to love yourself unconditionally. For instance, I, up until about, say 6 months ago, was afraid to put on any kind of bathing suit that might show my tummy. Well, you're not going to catch me in a bikini. That's just not going to happen because my body's too fine for that. But you will catch me now in a tankini, and I might show a little of my stomach because you know what? I have the little rolls on me, and that's it. I can exercise, I can do my thing, but I'm curvy, and I'm not young, but I'm not sitting here, and I'm not going to say it's okay to be adequately overweight. You have to take care of yourself and healthy because you might have to live longer. But you have to love yourself. So with that being said, I love my curves. I love my hips. I love everything that God's blessed me with, and I love myself. Even though some days, like today, I did struggle. Today on Sunday, I did struggle with loving myself. But you know what? I said, you know what? You're a good person, and you have to. Because you know what? We're all human, and we have those good and bad days. But we're gonna go to another song, and this is with Miss Brick City herself, Aisha, and oh my God, this young lady can sing amazing. Be back in a few, 3 minutes and 25 seconds.
This is a big baby.
Yeah, paying homage. R.I.P. to Bobby Christina, Whitney Houston. I'm going to do this in the love of them, but it's a love song, though. Yeah. Yeah. Brick City, city. Milk and brick, yeah. Bobby Christina, I put on for my city in the name of Whitney. Brick City, city. Milk and brick, brick. Yo, Bobby Christina, I put on for my city in the name of Whitney. I felt the energy like two magnets. The first time my eyes met his, I saw a joy that could last forever. Live it up in full blitz, spiritual, we
is Aisha from Brick City, and that was a dedication to Whitney Houston. I love that song, and I love that young lady. She is amazing, amazing. So I'm going to let you guys finish your Easter Sunday, April 8th. It's actually Easter Sunday in Romania and many other parts of the European world. And I hope that you guys will be doing something good. I lost that, actually. Sorry. Okay. Oh, my goodness. I'm sitting here playing on the phone trying to find a little message I was going to read you guys, but I'll just go ahead and read this one. Okay, here it goes. And the phone is acting crazy. But it goes, love when you're mad, love when you're happy, love when you're tired, love when you're sad, love when they're on your last nerve, love unconditionally, love when you just can't love anymore. Love brings joy, and joy brings an open heart and an open mind. Love your fellow man. Thank you for tuning in to Conversations with the Diva. We'll see you on our next show. Our next show will not be on suicide. Our next show will be on recording from the Black Panthers and the new Black Panthers, and then we'll be going on and talk about other subjects. You guys have a great day. If you need to reach me or send me an email and your thoughts about the show, you can reach me at cbwtdiva@gmail.com. You guys have a blessed day. Peace out from the Diva in Las Vegas, Nevada. You're tuning out with Rolling with the Diva.
The Monopoly Collect and Win game is back at your neighborhood Safeway with over $250 million in prizes and money-saving offers. Look for products with the Monopoly Collect and Win tags throughout the store and get bonus tickets when you buy participating items. Play Monopoly codes online or on the app for more chances to win. Shop, play, win at Safeway today. See game rules at shopplaywin.com. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro and is used with permission.
I don't have nearly enough time to list all the tasty ways you can enjoy chicken at McDonald's, but I'll give it a go. The always flavorful Chicken McNuggets made with all white meat chicken, or the savory buttermilk crispy tenders battered to perfection, or all the familiar and exotic flavors of the signature crafted recipes, including the new garlic white cheddar chicken sandwich with grilled or crispy chicken drizzled with creamy garlic aioli. I have to cut it short here, but you have time on your side, so go and savor every bite of your chicken. McDonald's, chicken how you like it. At participating McDonald's.